Walk into any electronics store in 2026 and the salesperson will hit you with three letters: LED, QLED, OLED. They'll throw around words like quantum dots, self-emissive pixels, peak brightness, and perfect blacks like they're reading from a science textbook. And then they'll point you to the most expensive one and say, this is what you need. But here's what they won't tell you. One of these technologies just changed everything. One of them finally fixed its biggest weakness and became the undisputed champion. And it's not the one most people expect. So before you drop thousands of dollars on the wrong TV, let me show you the real differences, the hidden trade-offs, and the shocking winner that's dominating 2026. But first, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you want to avoid overpaying for your next TV. And tell me in the comments, which TV are you using right now and what problems are you facing with it? Alright, let's dive in. Understanding the basics. Let's start from the beginning because most people don't actually know what these three letters mean. And the stores don't want you to know because confusion sells expensive TVs. LED stands for light emitting diode. But here's the trick, LED TVs aren't really LED displays. They're LCD panels with LED backlights. The screen itself is liquid crystal, and behind it sits a grid of tiny LED lights that shine through to create the image you see. It's the same basic technology that's been around for years, just refined and improved. Think of it like a flashlight shining through a stained glass window. The window controls the colors and shapes, but the light comes from behind. Then came QLED, which stands for quantum dot LED. Samsung invented this name and marketed it like it was a revolution. And honestly, it kinda was. QLED takes the same LED backlight technology but adds a layer of quantum dots, tiny nanocrystals that react to light and produce incredibly vibrant colors. It's still an LCD panel with a backlight, but those quantum dots make colors pop in ways regular LED TVs can't match. The brightness is insane, the colors are rich, and it looks stunning in bright rooms. But here's the problem, it's still a backlight, and backlights come with limitations we'll talk about in a minute. Now OLED. This is where things get different. OLED stands for Organic Light Emitting Diode, and unlike LED or QLED, OLED doesn't use a backlight at all. Each pixel produces its own light. That means when a pixel needs to be black, it turns off completely. No light, no glow, pure darkness. And that's why OLED has been called the gold standard for picture quality for years. The contrast is perfect. The colors are accurate. The viewing angles are flawless. But OLED had one massive weakness that held it back for years: brightness. And that's exactly what changed in 2026. The battle of brightness. For years, the biggest argument against OLED was simple. It's too dim. If you have a bright living room with sunlight pouring through the windows, OLED struggled. LED and QLED TVs could hit 1,000 nits, 1,500 nits, even 2,000 nits of peak brightness. They were built for well-lit spaces, sports bars, and daytime viewing. OLED, on the other hand, maxed out around 700 to 900 nits in older models. That's fine in a dark home theater, but in a bright room, the picture washed out, colors faded, details disappeared. And that's why so many people chose QLED over OLED.